Hello again all, second game of the day. This time it is ITSL, organised by Baskmax, rather than Rutsel, organised by Freestrike. I'm USA. I've been getting absolutely smashed recently in Rutsel, so let's see if I can redress the balance here. I am playing the person with the best name on the site that I can possibly think of to date, Tropikarl Marx. So good, so thematic. Okay, we open 4-3-3 because we have socialist governments. And our headline is Olympic Games. Yeah, yes. And we're hoping we don't get purged. I think it's got to be Olympic Games, right? We don't want to event NORAD. We want to keep our 4-op card. Yep, fine. Okay, so we are dropping OG, and we've got NUT, and we've got 5-year NORAD. In the blue corner, in the red corner, we got SOCGov, Korean War, Decol, and Comic-Con. That's it. Getting purged would suck. Otherwise, we can hold socialist governments and space Decol at the end of the term. Which does mean eventing Korean War. Okay, do they have duck and cover as well? Oh man, that's the second time in 2 games that we have lost Olympic Games. With the handicap. Oh man, I am just getting absolutely reamed by the dice rolls at the moment. But that is the way it goes. So either Asia scoring or duck and cover here. Duck and cover. Going for Italy? Yep. Not enough. Small mercies. So we will... We've got socialist government, so we don't need to worry about Italy just yet. We'll level up Asia for now and also take Afghanistan in advance of moving into Pakistan. Ooh, man. Korean War is ropey. So, Thailand. Probably should have played into Laos with the bonus the way it is. Yeah. But we can go South Korea and Taiwan before eventing Korean War and praying, I guess. Although we also want to take India. We may just have to pray on the 50-50 Korean War. But yes, not even getting our 2 out of 3s make me fear of a 50-50s. But we'll give it the old college try. Fidel coup. Misses. Okay, let's... gamble on South Korea. So now they have to event Nasser or play into Iraq to respect Middle East scoring. Although we headlined Olympic Games, so we clearly don't have Middle East scoring. I know, she's making almighty noises, isn't she, dog? No, it's cool. I'll go for it. Great. Gonna jam Italy? No, just gonna take the non-battle guides. Okay, that suits me fine. That's... I never like seeing Marshall Plan evented by USSR. That does make my life much easier. Do you prefer India? And then we can finish Korean War in Taiwan. We're hoping to not have to play it, but as long as blockade is a risk, and it's usually when we see AR5 or 6, we might have to take the chance. In the end, we've done quite well out of Vietnam revolts being evented, because so far they've just played into Thailand. If they'd have walked into Burma, we'd have had a bit more trouble. I'm setting myself up for an Indo-Pakistani war as well, though. I'm definitely pressing the agenda in Asia more than I probably should. Well, filling South Korea before Japan is definitely dicey too. Oh well, if it comes unraveled, I've already horsed up turn 1. Rush of blood to the head. Oh, Formosa helps at least. Great. Okay. So we are going to event Korean War and pray for Mojo. Alright, be lucky. Ugh. Well, we've still got Japan that might go for us. There is still the prospect of Japan. With Formosa being evented, there's still hope for us. Okay, so we clear Finland out. It's not the best that could happen, but it's good enough. And we'll space socialist governments. And that misses too. On to turn 2. Asia scoring but no US Japan. Capture Nazi. We can blockade away Suez and space decol. I think we want our purge ops, so captured Nazi is probably the headline. Well, I suppose Asia scoring is. Before they do anything to jeopardize, yeah. We can capture Nazi afterwards. And they drop Europe scoring likewise. Yeah, I mean, an Indo-Pakistani war flip or something is hell for us, so... So they're going to want a coup on Iran if they've got CIA, and Panama if they don't. We're going to want to play into Egypt to try and press Middle Eastern domination. Yeah, I mean, that's fine now that Asia scoring is gone. Success for certain values of the word. So first thing we do is move into Egypt. Yeah, and if they've got D-style now, then good for them. CIA is still in the deck, so I can live with that. Another VP for us. We need all the ones we can get mined. So we can event capture Nazi at this point because we can usually stay ahead in battlegrounds and we want to get ahead in space. Although, I mean, they don't have it. Oh no, they've evented Marshall, so we don't need to rush to event Warsaw Pact. UNI-CIA, UNI-EU, get your value. Okay, so we will use Warsaw Pact. Yeah. So far, so good, I think. Just need to hold this. Expansion will be a threat. Middle East scoring drops in our favour. Can't fight it any longer. We will blockade away Suez. Overprotecting Italy to protect against socialist governments' return. We're going to space decol and then use purge on the end of the term for maximal leverage, basically. They've got CIA, and they do have D-style. That is a shame for us. So I'm going to do what I should have done in previous games, and I'm going to go for Colombia in order to force them to put 2 of their influence into Venezuela, thereby diluting the effect. Lamentably, I of course don't get another turn because of decol. Annoyingly, de Gaulle is still in the deck as well. So we'll take some other crap. Right, Colombia and Zaire. They're no-brainers. We also want to take Indonesia to make sure country count's not threatened. So the last one goes into Mexico to make it less appealing. Yeah, they should play into Algeria in a way. because of the threat of France, but we're spacing decol come what may. And I assume they're going to use D-Style rather than give up the China card. Their alternative line is to jam India and hold D-Style up. But that seems like an invitation for me to expand rather than them. So I expect we'll see Nigeria, 2 Venezuela, and 1 Argentina. Or 1 Chile. Nigeria, 2 Venezuela, Argentina. I went Algeria instead, that's fine. If they give up a coup, that works in our favour. We didn't get De Gaulle, so I suppose we gambled alright on that. And we got into Pakistani war. Doesn't give us much of a headline, sadly. NATO for special relationship, but that seems like a real waste of our ops. We can space NASA and they contain us at the end of the turn. They've got De Gaulle, Romanian abdication, containment, and independent Reds. Yeah. De Gaulle seems the likeliest of all the headlines. And we can go special relationship to make their life a little harder, I guess, but it's very bland. But eventing NATO just seems like a spectacular waste of operations points. Although at the end of the turn it's 2 VP and breaks influence, but it's transparent what we're doing. East European unrest doesn't break any battlegrounds, so yeah, boring special relationship now, I guess. That's diabolical, but here comes De Gaulle. So you can at least put the op back in, making it marginally harder. So now you either give up Venezuela in taking France, NORAD goes, and they are taking the coup. We'll overprotect Angola to stop it flipping, and we managed to get France. And we've got Indo-Pakistani war, which they don't know. So we're spacing Fidel, and we're hoping to space NASA at the end of the term. We'll event and repair socialist governments, and we'll use East European unrest for ops. That's fine, can't really be helped. So first up, we'll overprotect India to stop the China card jamming it. And we'll threaten domination. threaten domination in Europe. Inventing Romanian abdication levels it up, of course. So the bluff only runs for a short while. Yep. But hey, if you're holding it, good for you. There's nothing else I really want to be doing here. So we'll space Fidel. We should get another space attempt next turn. This turn, sorry. Another VP. Yeah. We are losing ground there, for sure. Now we'll event Indo-Pakistani War. We get Milops and Veeps. A 50-50 to beat my 1 in 3. So South America is deeply problematic. Okay, looks like they've got Asia scoring. So, straight tap. They've got containment and one other. Okay, they didn't have Asia scoring, but it's probably worth tapping anyway to be on the safe side. And in the end, they didn't charge down Japan. Interesting. We'll space NASA. Oh, boo. Mostly wanted to get it out of the hand. Well, VOA's nice. We can get them out of... that end of South America. Is nuclear subs the right headline? If we headline nuclear subs, they may not take an initial coup, and then we could use We Will Bury You to take Japan, which would then leave us Voice of America to cause havoc. Let's go nuclear subs. There's a lot of cleaning up to do. Ooh, Hunter's going to be nasty. So 2 Mexico, coup Colombia, score presenceless domination in South America. Ah, man, they dropped DEFCON. That's a shame. And overprotect. Okay. We'll rejam in Japan. And deal with VOA in a second. I mean, in a way, I appreciate the 3VP rather than me giving them the 3VP with We Will Bury You. But we're basically looking to retake Japan, drop Asia scoring, space We Will Bury You, space South Africa unrest, Yikes. Okay. We're going to eat South America. But there is a certain inevitability to that. Alright, so we'll drop Asia scoring. If you've got South America scoring, then good for you. Three VPs not to be sniffed at with the score tracker the way it is. We've got enough cards that we can space South Africa unrest. And if they one small step, we're still okay. But we are gonna... No, maybe we'll space socialist governments if they don't one small step. And hold We Will Bury You. There we go. Second time lucky. And we'll get a coup off on Zaire with Brezhnev. Yeah, because we don't want to clear them out because then when they coup Angola, we've got no adjacency. In the end, I think I'm not going to tinker with South America, Voice America. What I'm going to do is take 2 out of Thailand and threaten to overtake there. I'm not sure that's best. South America's a disaster, and now ABM or Brush War are only hopes. I suppose actually 2 out of Argentina, 2 out of Thailand after cooing Zaire isn't bad, because it sets up a coup on Argentina if we get grain sales the next turn. CRG went to space. Get Cam David. They OPEC'd. Way behind on the score tracker. Oh, they overtake time, that's clever. We'll still take the coup. Just got there. Nice. That's why. We jam it. They overtake Thailand and North Korea again and use ANOP somewhere else. Okay, so we will go 2 out of Argentina and 2 out of Thailand. Yeah. So holding South America scoring. Can we get to 20 before we give up too much? If we flip Thailand 1 and Europe 5, it'll be a push. What are likely headlines? Muslim Revolution, Cultural Revolution, talk about the China card, ABM, Cuban Missile Crisis, Brush War, yikes. We'll go puppet governments. Sadat before NASA, not unwise. Let's do that. So if they coup, we flip Thailand. If they don't coup, we coup Argentina. Okay. So we can get over the top here. With domination in Europe and dropping Southeast Asia scoring for 1 VP. So as long as they don't tag Thailand. Now we can't go over the top. So we'll drop Southeast Asia scoring for 1 now. What do you think? I suppose we have time to overprotect and snag another VP. Because we need to overprotect anyway. But Brush War, of course, now is gross for us. Ugh. Why say it? Whew. Dodged a bullet. And if they knew we had Europe scoring, they may have even wanted to go there. Oh, boy. Let's just look like I'm spreading my influence around and that they don't pay attention to Europe. If they don't pay attention to Europe, we can have... Oh no, we can't have 2 shots at space. Oh well. Turded that up. If they've got Africa scoring though, we might still get there. Or Middle East scoring. Overprotect Allende, fine, we can cash Europe. I think we're accepting -8 in South America, so that's the gift that's going to keep on giving. But let's do it AR7, just in case they have a scoring card. Or ask not. Man, ask not now would be so sweet. 5-year plan. What are you ditching? Nicely done. So, with that, the game rumbles on at US +8. And they can get a good old flip on Africa here now. Right, we got grain sales! Da-da-da-da! And we could bear trap them first. Although we want to steal their cards, I guess. So, bear trap. Grain sales. Shuttle dip. Jean-Paul. Libthy. Kuban. OG. I think it's still grain sales, right? ABM treaty is not the nice headline. And we want to try and steal it. Being purged is not nice. But we may steal ABM. Oh man. Decal. You can go to space. Oh, and I'm purged. Five or a 6. 5 or a 6. Yep, let's go Panama instead. Oh, got the 6. Returning decal obviously was not ideal, but CIA's gone. And we've got ops to recover Thailand and Zaire at least. They've still got missile envy, haven't they? So... Well, missile envy is still in the deck, is what I mean. Where are we at? They still can't access Pakistan. Let's use 2 of our 3 ops to overprotect against decal. If they play into Zaire, Angola, and South Africa, we'll cover Zaire so we can try and realign Angola, and we also need to remember to put 1 in Thailand so the China card doesn't flip it. Central America drops for 0. That gives us a moment to cover Thailand. So Africa is the only unscored region. We may now try bear trapping AR7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to get some spaces off now that Liberation Theology is unspaceable. If we can go Quagmire, we will bury you to space. We'll do it. We'll event John Paul to put some more pressure on in Europe. Just keep turning the screw. South America is ghastly, but that's where we're at. So actually, I'll ask Clean Ops to shuttle dip, which is kind of crummy. Here it comes. Okay. That is not so bad. We can cover Zaire and retake Indonesia. They're looking to surround Thailand for another brush war, but that's hopeful. So now we go space Quagmire. Hope they don't one small step or space, so we can space We Will Bury You. And we may have to reluctantly event Liberation Theology if they do get off to space. That's also not good for us in this current spot. But we're going to worry about that later. That's why they moved into Tunisia. How I Learned has gone, hasn't it? And Salt, I'm not tracking very well. Okay, we get another space off, that's good. And we get Headline Peak. That is also very good. So now we can event John Paul and event Bear Trap, and we'll worry about the Middle East later. ABM, one small step, Africa Square Missile MV, yeah. Flower Power, Cultural Revolution, yeah. U2, Arab-Israeli War's just gone, hasn't it? Yeah. And Willie's still in the deck, but we've got one extra. And then Arsenal, Arm, Mitts, Nixon, Panama, Kitchen, yeah. Fine. Okay, I'm up to speed. Barely. Event John Paul. Put him in the Bear Trap AR7. And we're headline peaking. So we really don't want them to get ABM treaty. Thank you. We can ask not away Liberation Theology. Oh, cool. No Africa scoring, please. Great. So we'll Bear Trap him. Did we get dealt ABM treaty? Yay! And grain sales. Holy crispy crap. That is some gold. And we got Quagmire back. Woo! We can use Cult Rev. They've got Flower Power and U2. They've got one small step so they can catch up. We've got Missile MV, so they can't do anything weird with us. Emit and Panama. So, what are remaining cards? UN, great. Quag, great. Indo-Pac. So we will Missile Envy them, taking Flower Power, and forcing them to put Missile Envy in the trap rather than something else. Yeah. But then we can use an intervention Quagmire on the next turn. Yeah. This is where I find out I wasn't tracking cards properly and they use Flower Power last turn and I get given Duck and Cover and lose. But that'll teach me for not tracking very well. Great. Yeah, they've got Africa scoring, so let's lean on that. Yeah? Or... yeah, let's lean on that, because we can ABM treaties to get Africa full control, can't we? So now they use Missile Envy in the trap. We UN Quagmire. Oh, they fail. Ouch. Other op. Other op. Let's try and build up some country count in the Middle East. So what's next? Emit. Yeah. Right, let's go big in Nigeria. Not a 1, please. It's not a 1. That is now worth 10 VP. And things are looking not so good for them. Kitchen debate still isn't active. Oh, and it is. That's fine. I just had to wiggle it. So here's to hoping they don't have Middle East or South America scoring. If they don't, we can go kitchen debates, Africa scoring over the top. Thank you. Ooh! Holy smoke. I'll let it steam for a while. I'm very much hoping that this will be over this turn, so I can come and join you at the table. Alright, so they have got U2 Incident, but UN Intervention's just gone. One small step that doesn't net them VPs. Panama Canal that doesn't cause them a lot of trouble. And Africa scoring that does them a hell of a lot of trouble. They go Influence. Okay. So we will go Kitchen Debates. We're going to Space Culture Revolution to try and hit our 3 VP slot. They've got NASA. That doesn't help. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not going to help you this point. So we will now steal the China card. Ooh, or they've got 3 cards left, haven't they? No. We will event Indo-Pakistani... No, we'll steal the China card. And this AR will event grain sales in case we can steal the Africa scoring card in case they have 5-year plan. They won't want a 5-year plan this turn in case they miss it. Is what I'm thinking. Yeah. So they're either going to have 5-year plan and we steal one or the other and win, right? So event grain sales. We get given Africa scoring. I'm going to come sit with you because I have finished. So thank you. Right. Thanks a lot, everyone. I am off to dinner. Great. Okay, well, that sets us a little straight. After the run of games we've been having. Right, I'm going to sit down to dinner, so I'm going to bounce. Thanks for watching. Feedback welcome. I think the gamble in South America paid off, I guess. But there's probably other things I could have done, so let me know what you think. And I'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, I've got a game waiting to set up. So I'll update it on the Discord. That seems to be a good place to post live updates, so I'll do that. But hope to see you in the next couple of days. Bye for now. Thanks a lot.